Over 2.5 million votes not reflected in final result. Another evidence to remove Tinubu from the presidential seat have been unravelled. Witness tells tribunal in Obi's petition. Another witness who came from AIT has bombarded the court with another evidence. Over 2.5 million votes. 2.5 million votes not reflected in final result. Then how? The court is now asking, then how was Bola Ahmed Tinubu declared the president of Nigeria? Hear the news in details. If this is your first time of coming across the Town Crier, do not forget to subscribe. The anchor of the Democracy Today program on AIT, Ijoma Osamo, on Friday maintained that the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Prof. Mahmood Yakubu, did not declare that the results of the February 25th presidential elections will no longer be uploaded and transmitted in real time. That means there was no video circulating, there was no evidence that he said this result will no longer be uploaded and transmitted in real time. Other videos he posted was that he gave an assurance. Osama disagreed that the counsel for the All Progressives Congress at the Presidential Election Petition Court, where the Labour Party and the presidential candidates Peter Obi are disputing the results of the presidential election. One of the grounds raised by the petitioners in support of their prayers to invalidate the return of the president, Bola Tinubu, was that the commission, specifically its chairman, reneged on his promise to upload the results sent to the bimodal voter accreditation system to the Inec result, that is the BVAS, viewing portal in real time. So far, video evidence tendered before the PEPC by the petitioners has bordered around clips showing the Inec chairman at different times assuring Nigerians of the use of technology in the presidential election. Videos were showing that the Inec chairman Yakubu guaranteed and assured Nigerians that this election will be uploaded in the BVAS in real time. So all videos, both in the Chatham House, both in Abuja, he assured Nigerians that this thing will be uploaded, and that is another big evidence. The court, again on Friday, admitted in evidence another flash drive and played in the open court a clip of Mahmood delivering a speech emphasizing the deployment of BVAS and Irev for the elections. The event was aired live on AIT's Democracy Today program, anchored by Osama, who was subpoenaed to appear before the court. During the cross-examination of the witness, counsel for the APC, Abiodun Owunikoko SAN, asked the reporter if she was aware that a few days before the election, the Inec chairman made a press statement saying the election result will no longer be uploaded in real time. Owunikoko SAN raised the issue and cited that there was a publication by the Tribune on Friday 23rd to that effect. However, the reporter insisted that while covering the beat, she was present during the press briefing and at the collation center, particularly on the said day. She said that Mahmood did not make the statement. However, she said while her news organization was focused on live coverage of events and programs, the newspaper publication could have been based on an interview with the reporter. After the witness was discharged, the five-man panel of the court adjourned to Monday, June 19th for further hearing in the petition by LP and Obi. Earlier in the proceedings, a professor of mathematics at the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, Anambra State, Eric Ofedu told the court that he analyzed some of the results of the presidential election that INEC uploaded on its Irev portal. Under cross-examination, Prof. Edu told the court that he embarked on the analysis as an academic exercise that would benefit his students. Professor Ofedu disclosed that a total vote of 2,565,629 accredited voters were not reflected in the final result of the February 25th presidential election announced by the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), Prof Yakubu Mahmood. Then how was Tinubu, or where did the result they used in declaring Tinubu come from? We are going to find out. Follow me as I continue. Ofedu, who is a professor of mathematics at the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, Anambra, explained to the Presidential Election Petition Court (PEPC), that's Presidential Election Petition Court, why he employed the use of projection in his analysis of election results from Rivers and Benue states, led in evidence by counsel to the petitioners Dr. Onyechi Ibazu, SAN, the subpoenaed witness. The professor was led to give his evidence in chief by the lawyer representing the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, Onyechi Ibazu, SAN. He alleged that when the blood results he downloaded were matched with Form EC8AS polling unit results given to Labour Party agents at the affected polling unit, votes of 2,565,269 accredited voters were not reflected in the final result announced by the INEC chairman. I observed that from Irev portal scores on Form EC8AS of 39,546 polling units were inaccessible, contain uploads were not connected with the presidential election. From the Irev portal, 18,088 polling units results were blurred. This number of PUs negatively impacted the vote of 2,565,269 accredited voters and 9,165,191 voters that collected their PVCs, the professor has said in his statement on oath. He attended in evidence reports of data analysis from the results of Nigerian February 25th, 2023 presidential election in Rivers and Benue State. Among other documents, Ofedu had told the court that the downloaded 18,088 blood polling unit results from the INEC result viewing portal Irev. He explained why he used projection for Rivers and Benue during the cross-examination by the legal team of the Independent National Electoral Commission, President Bola Tinubu, Kashim Shettima and All Progressive Congress. During his cross-examination by Inec lawyer, AB Mahmood San Ofedu said why he voted in the election. He was on February 20th requested by the Labour Party to produce report on the election result on Irev, and he eventually accepted for the purpose of using his assessment to educate his students. He agreed with Inec that his primary source of data was the Irev portal, asked his reference to Inec Form EC8AS polling unit results were same with the scanned result uploaded to the Irev. He said there was difference between several hard copies of Form EC8AS and what was uploaded on the Irev. In place of the uploaded Form EC8AS, there were blurred copies on Irev, the witness added. At this point, Mahmood asked, "You made reference to 18,088 blood polling unit result on Irev. You referred to Form EC8AS received by Labour Party agent. Did you attach them to your report?" The witness said he did not, adding that he thought they were already tendered by Obi's lawyer to the court. Mahmood told him he was not an election expert and could not have competently determined what constituted compliance or non-compliance to the Electoral Act 2022. "It depends on what you mean by that. I can determine electoral compliance," the witness replied. In their in their cross-examination, counsel to Tinubu and Kashim Shettima Akin Olujimi San asked the witness to confirm whether the result already declared from polling unit to the National Collation Centre by Inec will change if there is failure to transmit result from polling unit to Irev. The result he claimed to download from the portal were blurred. The witness said it will not change it from EC8AS if properly used. The professor agreed that Irev is not a collation center but it was meant to serve as a checker. Your report covers only two states, Benue and Rivers State, Olujimi asked him. Not only two states but two states stand distinctively. Actually, we did analysis of all states, the professor replied. Olujimi then asked, that's apart from Benue and Rivers, which other state did he mention in his report? The witness said he mentioned no other state. When pressed further, the professor made it clear that he worked only on available data, and if he had access to all the data, his resource assessment would be different. Olujimi asked him that if he was engaged by Labour Party on February 20 to carry out data analysis of the presidential election and determine Inec compliance with Electoral Act. The witness responded in the affirmative. Olujimi told him he already had a pre-nomination about who should have won the election. I accepted to do the analysis because of my student, Ofeolu told the court. APC lawyer Abiodun Ikoko SAN also cross-examined the professor. The report you tendered was based on blood results you downloaded from Irev. The witness said his report was not just limited to the blood result he already tendered in court. He was asked what aspect of mathematics he engaged to analyze the blood result, to which he answered that there is no theory in knowing that something is blood. The APC asked him what theory he used in choosing Rivers and Benue State as the touchstone of the analysis. It was a random pick, the professor said. Then here comes the final result that is about to take Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Shettima out of the seat. He was asked if the total number of polling units in Rivers and Benue State adds up to the 18,088 polling units here. He said were blood on Irev. My lord, the 18,088 blood results are not connected with the polling unit results in Rivers and Benue State, Ofedu said. Thank you for supporting the Town Crier. See you in our next report. Peace.